Most people treat hobbies like harmless money pits, just something fun to kill time and relax. But here's the reality. Hobbies are the most overlooked wealth-building opportunity in your life. You think budgeting is boring? Then you're doing it wrong. Because when done right, budgeting for a hobby isn't about limits. It's about launchpads. You're not just spending. You're planting seeds that can grow into skills, income, and eventually, wealth. So let's flip this mindset. Because budgeting for a hobby might just be the smartest investment you ever make. Let's start with the obvious. Hobbies cost money. Whether it's photography, gaming, painting, building furniture, hiking with gear, or even baking, there's a price tag. And most people either ignore it or overspend blindly, which turns hobbies into financial black holes. But the smart ones, they set a budget, not to restrict themselves, but to track and maximize their passion. They know exactly what they're spending, what gear is worth it, what's just hype, and how to turn every dollar into an upgrade, in skill, value, or income. Because here's the thing, every dollar you spend on your hobby is a vote for your future self. Are you learning? Are you improving? Are you building something that could eventually be monetized, scaled, or shared? Or are you just passively consuming with no endgame? The difference is massive. The average person drops hundreds a month on hobbies and calls it me time. But the wealthy person builds in public, turns progress into content, sells templates, takes commissions, teaches others, or creates products. And it starts with intention, with a budget. Let's say you love photography. You budget $100 a month, maybe for better lighting, a lens, or editing software. You learn composition, shoot every weekend, and post your work online. 3 months in, you offer portrait sessions to friends. By month 6, you're doing small gigs. After a year, you've earned more than you spent. After 2 years, it's your side hustle. And maybe, just maybe, it replaces your job. All from budgeting for a fun hobby. Or maybe it's gaming. Instead of dropping money mindlessly on skins and loot boxes, you budget for a capture card. You start streaming on Twitch. You build a YouTube channel. You learn video editing. You start earning ad revenue, affiliate income, maybe even sponsors. It doesn't happen overnight, but it happens with structure, with budgeting, with purpose. What about fitness? You like working out. Instead of random gym memberships and supplements, you budget for gear, a coach, or a certification course. You post your progress, share workouts, help friends. Before long, you're a part-time trainer or you've launched a fitness brand. Again, it's the same money, the same hobby. The only difference is mindset and how you manage it. Budgeting for your hobby isn't just about tracking expenses. It's about giving yourself permission to invest in something that lights you up. It's about turning passive fun into active growth. Even if your hobby never becomes a full-time gig, it can still become a portfolio of skills. Video editing, public speaking, design, coding, writing, branding, that you can monetize later. Or it becomes your mental health anchor, the thing that keeps you balanced, which helps you perform better at work, think clearer, and show up stronger in every area of your life. That too makes you wealthier. And here's where it gets crazy. Hobbies make you unique. They differentiate you. They give you stories, angles, and experiences that others don't have. That alone builds your personal brand. And in 2025, personal brand is leverage. Whether you're applying for a job, launching a course, pitching investors, or growing an audience, the person who brings passion and projects to the table always wins. And guess where that starts? With your hobby. With the thing you chose to do for fun. That thing most people think is just a distraction. That could be your superpower. So, how do you start? Simple. First, pick the hobby that energizes you. Then, create a monthly budget. Even $20 is enough. Track what you spend. Ask yourself, is this expense helping me grow, improve, or create value? Set a tiny goal. Learn a new skill. Post something weekly. Show your progress. Get feedback. Share your journey. That's how hobbies evolve into opportunities. That's how you go from weekend warrior to underrated genius. And if you ever feel guilty for spending money on your hobby, remember this. The problem isn't that you spend. It's that you spend without direction. Budgeting is how you give that money a job. It's how you say, this is worth it, this matters, this could change everything. So yeah, budgeting for a hobby might not sound glamorous, but it's one of the few things that can make you richer. In money, in meaning, and in momentum. Don't ignore it. Don't underestimate it. Track it. Build it. Respect it. because your hobby isn't a waste of time. It's a window into your future. This is Compound State, where we turn everyday effort into extraordinary wealth. Keep building, keep budgeting, and never stop creating.